It's still technically new. So if you're a Chelsea fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification. You know what I mean? I'm gonna react to the latest and greatest news. You know what I mean? About Chelsea Football Club. This is just something new. Maresca. Okay, it's taking me off thing. Let's go. All right, listen. Lauren James ready for her return, and Lauren James, and her brother's also ready for his return. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, listen. Yeah, in fact, I'll put this is probably the last thing I react to, only because I gotta eat again, and I'm not gonna eat on my last stream. Um, let me see. I'm gonna listen. I should react to the latest men's, women's team as well, but because I don't necessarily have time, I'm not gonna react to one. Anyway, all right. So Maresca impressed with Chelsea players' desire and reaction to recent results. All right, Maresca, I need you to do a massive, massive favor. I need you to make sure you are going back to making substitutions early when necessary. Don't leave it too late. Don't leave it till we're 1-0 up. Don't leave it to, like, I need you to make substitutions in the right moment, like you always used to do beforehand. I don't understand why things have changed. I really don't. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back into this content properly. It said you learn more about someone in adversity than when the going is good. For Enzo Maresca, the response of his players to our winless run has confirmed his confidence in their appetite for success. So I guess that is good in a way. That genuinely is good. Um, the Blues are without a victory in 4 games, but on another day, each could have ended with us taking the 3 points. Exactly my point. And you know why? If Enzo Maresca made the decisions early to take off, for example, Nicholas Jackson in the Crystal Palace game and bring on Mark Gui, or you know what I mean? Is it Mark Gui or Mark Gui? If they bring him on, take off Cole Palmer, bring on Felix. If it was Felix on the bench, I can't remember. If he was, you know what I mean? Then we could have potentially won that game because we the like one thing I like about Felix is he's able to navigate. Like he's silky. You know what I mean? Anyway, when I say he's silky, he's silky. Him and this is why I want to see him and Jaden Sancho on the same pitch together. You know what I mean? The same pitch together. Those two are silky. Like they will carve away through teams. I'm telling you. And obviously, yeah, Jaden Sancho. And this is another thing. Madueke should have came on from early. Like Pedro, he was doing his thing, but he just got tired after a while because he was always tracking back. You know what I mean? Always tracking back. Anyway, it's clear up to our head, coach. The players are not panicking, which is good because they are a bunch of young lads and are instead using this period to fuel their determination to help us get back to winning ways, starting with tomorrow's FA Cup tie against Morecambe. The reaction is not weird or strange, Maresca stated at his media conference ahead of the game. The reaction is a good one. Even in the last game against Palace that we drew, the Mandem Derby. How are we drawing in the Mandem Derby again? Anyway, the mood was not the best in a changing room, and the final whistle because they have the desire to win all the games. This is something good. I'm glad they did that. So the thing is, I need them to show that on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? Even if the manager is not taking them off because they're tired, you still got to find a way mentally to say, you know what? I may be tired. My body may feel like it's tired, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to pretend as if I'm not tired. I know it's two different things and it's sometimes impossible to do, but they have to find a way, somehow, some way. Even with me, when I'm doing reaction videos, sometimes you may be surprised. Sometimes I'm tired, but I find a way to project my voice. I find that way. You know what I mean? And then also, hold on. While the sequence has slowed impressive momentum the Blues had built up in the first half of the campaign, Maresca says it has not caught anyone by surprise internally, highlighting that sustaining such high levels over the course of an entire campaign with young and developing team was always unlikely. All right, Maresca. All right. All right. I understand that. And plus, you're still new to the top level in terms of a senior squad. So it kind of makes sense if you combine that with a youthful squad. It makes sense. All right? It makes sense. But you still have to make substitutions when necessary, not in the last 10, 15 minutes, not in the last 10 minutes or the last 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Even in one game, in those past four games, in one game, he only made one substitution. I was fuming. And what do you mean you're making one substitution? Are you alright, bruv? Man must have had too much turkey, bruv. That's stuffed it. No, I'm playing. Alright, shout out to Enzo Maresca. I still rate the guy still, I can't even lie. Um Probably as we were in a moment of the season, the second and close to the first, people thought that we were not going to have this kind of momentum, this kind of moment. But it's not real, Maresca explained. At the moment, the only team since the start of the season is winning nearly every game is Liverpool, and then they end up losing to Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. So they've lost 2 games this season so far. That's impressive, actually, when you think about it. At this moment, the only time, okay, we read that, and then the last part, we are nearly here. You also have to analyze the games, and in the last game against Palace, the team is very good. Adam Maresca. It's a matter of a moment, and hopefully we can win the game soon and come back with 3 points. You get me? Amen to that. Anyway, the Morecambe match at Stamford Bridge, by the way, is Saturday, the 11th, 2025. Kickoff is at 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? So, get me? That's it for today, man. Get me? I'm gonna react to run one more thing, but I just don't literally have the time. So, you know what I mean? I appreciate you for watching. Honestly, I genuinely appreciate you watching. I genuinely do. Um, but anyway, until tomorrow, get me? Because I'm gonna react tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? After the game. Do you know what I mean? But yeah.